Hello and welcome to this EDUcast. Connect to Microsoft Teams, sponsored by Yealink and Telecom Reseller. Today we have Yanjin Lu, Field Marketing Manager of Yealink, and I'm Gary Auden.
Thanks, Gary, for having me for this EDUcast.
And as we always do, we cover our agenda. And today we're going to talk about Microsoft communications, relating it to Office 365 and Teams and Skype for Business. But there are a number of device questions that need to be answered when you start connecting endpoints to Microsoft products. There are also some workplace factors we have to discuss. We're going to move into how you decide which device to select for which Microsoft product. And let's start off with the beginning. Microsoft communications is not one thing. We have Office 365. We have Teams within Office 365. We also have Skype for Business. So would you start off with us? Let's talk about the use of collaborative apps and how they've grown with these Microsoft products in the last 2 years. Collaborative chat apps have been growing significantly. Would you discuss the results of the Spiceworks survey for us?
So recently, the Spiceworks announced the result of a new survey examining the adoption and perception of collaborative and chat apps in business across North America and Europe. And the result shows that while the Skype for Business continue to hold the #1 spot with 44%, Microsoft Teams have secured the #2 spot just 2 years after launch. And in Spiceworks 2016 report, 20% of organizations expect to use the Microsoft Teams by 2018. And those adoption plans proved to be true. Today, 21% of the businesses are using the Microsoft Teams, up from 3% in 2016.
It appears that not everyone adopts the chat apps the same way. Provide some information on collaboration adoption across multiple size organizations.
So the adoption rate varies by company size. Currently, the small businesses with less than 100 employees are slightly more likely to use the Slack than their larger counterparts. So the 17% of small business use the Slack compared to 13% of large business with more than 500 employees. And conversely, the large businesses are more likely to use the Microsoft Teams. So there are 25% of large business use the Microsoft Teams.
Let's delve into the Microsoft products a bit more, starting with Office 365.
Yeah, so now the Office 365 has more than 120 million users globally and allow the use of the cloud-based software as a service product for business environments such as the Exchange, Yammer, OneDrive, SharePoint, and Teams, among others. And Microsoft Teams continue to gain the market momentum and market share across both desktop and mobile devices, in large part because of the success of the broader Office 365 portfolio. So for Office 365 users, they will have the free license for Teams, and this brings Teams a lot of potential customers without a price block.
Skype has been around for years. I have Skype. We know Skype for Business. Where does Skype for Business fit into this environment?
Now, Microsoft offers the UC license as part of the cloud-based Office 365 portfolio, the Skype for Business Online, and Teams. And they also offer the on-premises solution, the Skype for Business Server. So the Skype for Business Server is used by many large enterprise customers as a partial or sometimes complete replacement for legacy IP, PBX, or UC platform. And conversely, we find the client use the Skype for Business Online more as a message or meeting solution with limited enterprise telephony features.
You just mentioned Microsoft Teams, and it's part of Office 365. What does Teams add to the Microsoft customer?
So although the Skype for Business have maintained the lead overall, Microsoft is putting more of an emphasis on the Microsoft Teams as the default communication app for Office 365, which is attracting organizations to give it a try. As a result, we can see the Teams adoption rate doubles in the next couple years, and Microsoft Teams is expected to see the most growth in the next 2 years. In the Spiceworks report that it is forecast that by the end of 2020, 53% of the businesses plan to use the Skype for Business and 41% plan to use the Microsoft Teams.
What you've been talking about brings up questions. Would you review the questions on this slide?
So as the Microsoft Teams has rapidly become the Microsoft's fastest growing business app ever, and for channel partners, the question is how to seize the opportunity and drive the business. The answer begins with understanding your potential customers' challenges and concerns and then solve their issues. Device might be one of the effective ways to begin this conversation. Here are a few common questions raised by companies and users in terms of the teams and devices.
Not all workplaces are the same. Would you review the factors that influence workspaces?
To summarize the most common customers' inquiries, here are many 4 categories. So first, there are various business roles and scenarios like common area, open workspace, personal desk, and executive rooms. So all these are with specific needs for different models at different levels or with specific functionality requests. And what's more, to offer the one-stop device covering from voice to video is essential. Voice or video collaboration are always used in workspace, and it depends on personal preference or situation to use which one. And except for role and scenario, the concern about the space utilization is also very important. There are conference rooms of different sizes in an organization, and the most common one is huddle room for 3 to 6 people. And these rooms are usually with limited space and need an integrated product. And also there are large rooms for 12 to 20 people and need the device to ensure everyone in the big meeting room is well involved in the meeting. And lastly, and most importantly, budget is of course an important evaluation factor for most customers. Sometimes budget is valued as much more important than other factors.
You mentioned the word portfolio. You have a number of device solutions from Microsoft. What are they?
So Yealink have the broad range solution covered from voice to video. The voice device solution, the Yealink T4 series desk phone, T58, T58A and T56A and CP960 conference phone certified by Microsoft Skype for Business already, and the T58A, T56A and CP960 support Teams Edition by upgrade the phone firmware to Teams. And all these 3 models are certified for Microsoft Teams as well, and they are one of the first phones to be certified. So all this voice covering from personal device to shared device from the entry to premium level and provide the fully unified communication experience to end users. And we're also very excited to introduce the video device solution for Microsoft Skype for Business Room solution and Teams. They cover from open workspace, huddle, middle, and large conference room. And this device will be formally released in the first half year in this year. And we will introduce more of them in the following slides.
What selection of devices do you have for Microsoft Voice support?
So for common area and call center, we recommend the entry-level T41S and T42S with essential call functionality. And for intelligent workers or executives who may pursue excellent performance and seamless collaboration experience, mid and premium level, the T5 series is their ideal choice. The T5 series, including the T56A and T58A Skype for Business Edition, and the new T58A provides the much more powerful components, including the CPU, memory, and also a high-quality touchscreen. And with the built-in the Bluetooth and Wi-Fi model and adjustable LCD hinge can provide the better customer experience. And for the conference room, the CP960 conference phone combines the hardware and software, including the Yealink noise-proof technology, to fully improve its audio quality. And because of its built-in 3-microphone array, the CP960 owns a 20 feet and 360-degree voice pickup range, regarding as an ideal solution for any conference room that needs a best audio experience.
What devices do you have for Microsoft Video? Because not everybody just wants an audio conference. They sometimes want to have a video conference.
And Yealink keep investing and expanding the video devices for Microsoft UC solution. Yealink video device for Microsoft will meet the customer requirements we just mentioned, covering the various roles and scenarios.
Would you continue with more comments about the video device selections for Microsoft?
The MVC series have more components. You can see the detail of the MVC 800 for our reference. So the Yealink video device solution with up to 4 devices from entry to premium level are flexible enough to fit any budget or room size.
There are 2 groups mentioned in this slide, users and IT pros. What are the advantages of your products for these 2?
Many customers will care about how to increase the user adoption rate and lower the maintenance cost so that to maximize the ROI. And these concerns are most relevant to these 2 major groups in a company, the end user and IT Pro admin. And we will talk more in the following slides.
Sound quality and ease of use are extremely important. Would you focus on these 2 factors?
Yealink developed the product according to customers' needs. First, it delivered the HD crystal voice for all devices and make it easier for everyone to be heard and participate in the call. For example, the T58A combines professional hardware and software technology to deliver crystal clear voice communications. Because of Yealink Optimer HD voice, Silk audio codec, and noise-proof technology, as well as the hardware offered full duplex hand-free speakerphone with egg and hack handset. The T58A allows the users to concentrate on the content of a call. And for the audio ability of video device solution, here to take the mid-level MVC 500 for example. For Skype room system, MVC 500 are able to connect up to 4 wireless microphone CPW90 and to flexibly cover conference rooms of up to 850 square feet in size and make it easier for everyone to be heard and involved in the meeting. And MVC 500 also support up to 4 wild beamforming array microphones VCM 34 combined with our 20 feet and 360-degree voice pickup technology and make it easier for everyone to be heard and involved. So both the wireless and wired microphone both support smart noise-proof technology and make the video conferencing more effective than ever.
How are your devices tailored for Skype for Business and Teams?
The picture shown here is the premium Skype for Business conference phone, the CP960, and offers the 5-inch powerful touchscreen with the modern Skype-like user interface. And you can do many things on the screen, and it offers the rich Skype for Business phone functionality such as the calendar and Meet Now and the HD contact bubble and some functionality like that. And all of the functions are synced with the Outlook Exchange and Skype for Business of the client. And for the VC200 support Microsoft Teams, when connected to a touch screen, it is capable of a touch screen compatibility to deliver one-touch experience, and it offers a consistent and easy team experience operation of key features with a low learning curve because the user interface is almost the same as the one of the mobile software.
The viewers of this EDUcast may not be familiar with Yealink. Would you help us understand your approach to the simplicity of experience?
When talking about the user experience, here are a few user interface of the Yealink Teams devices T58A for reference. And the Yealink device also built for the future and connect with the latest technology trends such as the artificial intelligence to make sure your communication more smart. So thanks to the AI technology, the voicemail you received will translate automatically as a script, and you can see it what it is at a glance. So it will much save your time, especially when you are in a rush.
IT pros are always busy and never have enough budget. How do you reduce the workload for IT pros?
So except for bringing a good experience to users, Yealink device will also make the work easier for IT admin. So first, as mentioned, that the devices are easy to use so that the IT pro don't have to take too much time to training the users again. And for the voice devices, while the pre-installed firmware phone could be plug and play, users are able to dial the full score phone unboxing within 5 minutes. And for the video device, take the VC200 and the VP59 as example. They feature all-in-one product design that includes an integrated codec, camera, microphone, and the bracket, and that offer the plug and play easy. So take the video devices as example for the video device NVC series. Its microphone option includes the wireless and wired microphone package, and the content-share adapter integrates both the HDMI and the mini DP port in one device with the minimal cable on table so that to keep the workspace uncluttered. And furthermore, from the desk phone to video device solution, all these core products of the voice and video devices and accessories are developed by Yealink and work as an integrated total solution so that to permit the optimal device compatibilities and minimize the breakdown risk.
I understand that some customers may transition from Skype for Business to Teams. What are the factors they should consider?
Since the Microsoft launched the Microsoft Teams as the new hub for team collaboration and announced it will replace the Skype for Business Online in future, many customers are concerned about this. So we can see a lot of customers start to seriously consider the Teams and start planning for migration. So during the migration period, how to make the right device choice to meet current needs, but also secure the future hardware investment. So the Yealink device solution will have a good solution to that.
Would you discuss the transition migration in a little more detail because you have a lot of choices here?
As Office 365 customers move from Skype for Business to Teams, Yealink offers a flexible and diverse device portfolio that simplifies the device transition during migration. Apart from the Skype for Business IP phone, the T4S series, Yealink audio devices, the T56A, T58A, and conference phone CP960 can be upgraded from Skype for Business to Teams. And the video device, the Skyrim system, are compatible with both Skype for Business and Microsoft Teams. And the Teams video device VC200 and VP59 are supported on Microsoft Teams. So all these video devices plan to be released in the first half year in 2019. And Yealink device for Microsoft is a future-proof device solution with the flexible upgradability solution and expanding roadmap for Skype and Teams. Together with partners and customers, Yealink device plan for future and secure customers' hardware investment.
For those listening who are resellers, MSPs, and VARs, how does partnering with Yealink work?
So except for good product, meanwhile Yealink is a reliable partner to work with. For partners who are new to Yealink, here I will introduce a bit about Yealink and progress with Microsoft. So Yealink is a #1 OpenShift phone provider globally, and we now have more than 800 employees and keep growing. And Yealink have strong capabilities in technology, and we have more than 50% of employees are technical engineers, and owned more than 100 patents in voice and video field. As a global UC provider, we have global network covered from more than 140 countries and work with global top carrier and service provider like AT&T and RingCentral. And we also won the big project where you can see the customer's name listed on the sides. But we can't achieve this by ourselves, and we work closely with technical service provider, and Microsoft is one of the most important partners we work with. Along Microsoft UC journey from Lake to Skype for Business and Teams in future, we will always support Microsoft customers with devices as a complete total solution.
For those listening who have not been in contact with Yealink before, here's some information about the team solution, about experts at Yealink who you can communicate with for Microsoft. And I'd like to thank you very much for participating in this EDUcast today.